Mo Sports Journal. It is Wednesday, September 4th. We are almost 24 hours till kickoff. Packers Bears Week 1 starting it off. But there's 30 other teams in the NFL we got to get to. Kids are back in school. It's time to pour yourself a cocktail and let's pick our division winners. We're starting off in the AFC East. While no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, it's obviously the Patriots division. Mark that down. Putting it in pen, AFC East, the Pats. The Patriots. They'll be odds-on favorites to win the Super Bowl again. AFC West, Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, and the Raiders. I think you got to give this one to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs coming out of the AFC West. Although I will say that this is looking like, per the usual, a wild card spot is coming out of the AFC West as well. I'm excited. I'm going to go to Arrowhead, actually, October 27th, Sunday Night Football. Little Packers, Chiefs, little Patty Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, a couple of gunslingers going at it. So, yeah, I got the Chiefs, man. Chiefs Kingdom. They're coming out of the AFC East, or AFC West, excuse me. The Chiefs. All right, to the AFC North. The Steelers without Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown. He's Antonio Brown, a Raider, obviously. They're happy up in Steelers camp, I guess. There's a little jaw-jacking going on between AB and Roethlisberger, so I don't know if that's going to fuel the fire in Steelers camp, but the Browns, Bengals, and Ravens all have something to say about it, and this is going to come down to the Browns versus Steelers. And I got to give it, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Say the Browns win the division. I think the Browns win the division. No. The Browns can't win the division, can they? First year? Yeah, they can. I'm going to say Browns win the division. OBJ, Juice, decent running game. The hype's there. The Steelers, not without Antonio Brown. I'm going to go Cleveland. I'm going to go Cleveland Browns. Mark it in. Write it down, lock it in. Cleveland Browns are your AFC North Division champions. AFC South. I'm repping the AFC South. Big news out of there. I feel like this is anyone's division. The Colts did have a chance to win it. Not anymore. Jaguars having Nick Foles at the helm. Titans, same old, same old. I'm going to go with the Texans, man. It's not just because I'm wearing a double XL Matt Schwab jersey that I got at Walmart in Houston, Texas for $4. It's because I think J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson are two one-of-a-kind athletes, and I think it's finally going to be Houston's year. They're knocking on the door on that 4-15 wild card Saturday, but I think they win the division this year, and I think they win a playoff game this year. We'll see, though. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Texans are your AFC South division champions. Mark it in. And I'm going to go tweet this. I'm going to tweet this, put this on Facebook at Mo Sports Journal. You can get me on Twitter at Chase Mo with 2 E's. One for you, one for me. You can keep track of me all season long. Make sure the standings are just, whether you're with me or against me. No. The NFC East, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Redskins. This is the Eagles division. I think with everything, the Giants just traded away their middle linebacker, and Eli Manning's at the helm. The Redskins are the Redskins. What's new there? They think the season's 8 games long. The Eagles are your NFC East champions. Philly. Doug Peterson. Funny story, I actually held Doug Peterson's, got to put his ring on, Super Bowl ring, for the Green Bay Packers. He was a long-time backup to Brett Favre. I was at the Rivers Bend Steakhouse one night, bunch of Packers players eating some dinner after the season, actually it was after a game, after the season had ended, final game. They were eating some dinner. Packers did not make the playoffs that year. That was a 4-12 season. Pretty sure they didn't make the playoffs because Peterson was on his way out, And my grandpa asked him, he said, hey, can my grandson put on your Super Bowl ring? Got to put it on. Took a little picture with him. It was pretty cool. So for that reason, Doug Peterson will always have. That's the second Packer player I met at the Rivers Bend. I actually got Mike Sherman's autograph. I'll tell that story. I got Mike Sherman's autograph in the bathroom of Rivers Bend when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I don't know if it was the same season or not, but I see Mike Sherman go into the bathroom. I'm like, dude, that's Mike Sherman. I'm like, that's Mike Sherman, the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. Go in there. I don't even have to pee. I don't even have to pee. I'm just pretending. I'm just enjoying the moment. Me and the Shermeister at the urinals, just mano y mano. He says to me, son, you like football? I said, yeah, coach, I do like football. He said, I'm surprised you know who I am. I said, you're Mike Sherman, the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. He said, you got that right. I was wearing my Mike McKenzie jersey, number 34. Guy was a stud. Guy washes his hands, takes a piece of roll, throws it away, takes one more piece of that brown paper towel, pulls out a pen out of his pocket, signs his name, says to Chase, good luck, best wishes. I have it somewhere. But Mike Sherman, man, that was sweet. That was cool. I don't know how I got on that. Oh yeah, Doug Peterson. Eagles win the NFC East. Doug Peterson, Super Bowl ring, Rivers Bend. Eagles win the NFC East. To the NFC West. You got the Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks. Jimmy G looking to stay healthy this year. 49ers going to be competitive. Cardinals, obviously they got Kyler Murray. He's a freak. I don't know how good he's going to be, though. I think he's going to get beat around in this league, but we'll see. Seahawks, Pete Carroll is still chomping his gum. 7-9, who knows? Your Rams are the NFC West champions. NFC North, this is a possible two-teamer in the playoffs between Packers, Bears, and Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to be vouching for a wild card spot the whole year. And I think it's going to come down to whoever wins on the road, Packers or Bears. And Packers are going to get tested in Week 1. So I am not wrong in saying the season is on the line. Week 1, the season's on the line at Soldier Field. It already is. Prove it. If you can beat the Bears at Soldier Field, you can win the division. If you don't, it's going to be a tall task. The defense is hungry. They're angry. Khalil Mack, off-season, in the system. I don't think people realize we played Khalil Mack like 7 days before he got traded. He wasn't supposed to play. He was the best player on the field last year. He's got a whole off-season. Their defense is decent. Chuck Pagano's there. Who knows what's going to happen if Chuck Pagano's there? I'm just saying, man. I'm not going to pick a winner out of the NFC North. I will say the winner of the Packers, Bears, whoever can win on the road is going to win that division. And there's going to be a wild card out of the NFC North. Just like I said, NFC South, just like I said earlier, another one where you could have two possible Super Bowl champions, Falcons, Saints. I don't think the Panthers make a push, but they'll be like kind of like the Vikings. I think they'll be fighting for a wild card spot the whole year. So there's another spot gone. So Saints, Falcons. I think the Saints come out. They win the NFC South, but man, this is another tough division. You got Bruce Arians down in Tampa Bay just trying to mess everyone up with his little funky fedora hat thing that he wears, drinking paint on the sidelines or something. Saints are your NFC South champions. So